Right, let's go.
Yeah, just stick me in a plastic bag
Mate,
for about 6 to 9 months and
got
I'll
some
have it.
nuggets.
Nah, mate, I'm putting a fucking plug in your ass and force feeding you beans.
Go get me a Big Mac.
His frog. Are you making him frog what?
Wait, in this mission we're gonna defend Ronald McDonald.
Mate,
Alright.
I will turn
Get to
your
the
ass
meadow.
into the swamps of Dagobah. The only difference is that there will be no Yoda.
Oh no.
Darn it.
Next mission, we go to attack Burger King.
Yes.
There's the multi.
Ronald McDonald's will attack and take back McDonald's.
Ramirez, get the singer on the roof.
Is
Gotta
there
be
a
supported with
tournament?
the
Will there be roof Asians?
So you can't enter. You can't enter the McDonald's, but you can get on its roof.
I can be one if you want.
Shoot,
Also get in the
get on
cafe
roof.
next door. Originally I was gonna make the cafe the McDonald's, but there's no McDonald's sign that I could port, so I'm like, fuck it. It's roof
Damn.
it's now.
Hey, it's
Uh,
not Cape Town.
These
We have
rooftops speak
fortified
Korean. What's up?
It's
oh,
not
you're-
Cape
is there
Town,
any
Jesus.
Ronald suits?
Do
So,
we have fortify?
As
Your
far as, like, the
U.S.
speak and
Marine
finish
Corps, because this is modeled after the Kabul McDonald's scenario where they evac'd all of the employees, but they left a squad of Marines to run the McDonald's.
Did you just call it Cabal?
Kadal, I'm sorry.
It's the Modern Warfare
Kabul.
2 mission for defending the Burger
I
Town.
know, and then I
Alright.
combined Burger Town elements with Raptor to give it an extra objective.
For fuck's sake.
You're
I
welcome.
have to secure the drone
Adri,
terminal
you're-
from the
Adri.
store across. What?
I'm sorry to say
Your
there is
ass
no
is
drone
dead.
terminal. It would have been too OP. Instead, I wanted to make some pilot slots.
Wait, is McDonald's destructible?
Who's the VIP then? Ronald McDonald?
You know, I just realized I never set the building to invincible, so if it blows up, it
Oh,
blows
fuck.
up. Have fun.
No, no.
Time for
I'm
some
here
damage.
to
Let's
close
do
it.
some
Can't
damage.
don't worry about it.
I tested it.
I don't believe he
rockets into the
forgot I
building
did this
and
on purpose.
an editor.
We'll find a way.
I shot it with tactile and it's still
Your ass
standing.
better be Ramirez.
Would be
Look,
shame.
I'll try, but someone else might want it.
All right, let me quickly
It's
break
restricted to the
down
best
how
place.
slotting is going to work today. So the Raptor escort team is 2-3 and above. I will ask them to slot first. Then if that still is open, it goes to T2 vets. And then if that's still open, it goes to T2, and it won't be open by then. Sergeant Foley is a squad leader kit. Dunn is a team leader kit. Ramirez is an M27 kit, which is an automatic M4 platform. And then Shu is a medic. I just picked a random name. I didn't even look up the list.
Fucking shoey.
You guys are going to be in a Black Hawk that was shot down. Both pilots dead. There's going to be a dude with a face covering on that is a civilian. You are to escort him. He is the VIP. His thing is literally a fucking... I couldn't find the actual head covering, so I used a blindfold and a fucking, whatchamacallit, towel head face. And it just made this really cool one, so fuck it, we'll do that. You're going to spawn and immediately have to move because there's 2 squads of infantry a block away in 2 separate directions that are going to come and kill you. So stay and kill them or try to run out immediately. I'd actually recommend you just hold there for a minute and kill them because by the time you all load in, they'll probably be on top of you already. But your job is to basically get Raptor to the McDonald's and hold the McDonald's with the squad defending McDonald's. Speaking of McDonald's squad, you're reserved to vets. Until we go through all the vets, and then it'll go to 2s, and then 1s, and then 0s. Hold the questions till the end. And then you got your ground command team, and then Alpha through Delta. We're going to fill Alpha, then Delta, then Bravo and Charlie, because Delta's the weapon squad, and they get fun things.
Send in Goat Team 6.
And then we have 2 little birds. They're both labeled as AH6s. There is an MH6 for reinserts in case we need them. There is no insta-death,
Send in
but
Goat
bleed out
Team
is at 0.7,
6
so bandage
now.
quickly, because otherwise you will die. Ground command, you will have the choice of strikers,
Send in Goat Team
LAVs,
6 now.
the SOCOM Humvees, or MRAPs to go into the AO. You can mix and match. You can take all of them. It's fine. That's also where your resupply is.
Send in Goat
McDonald's
Team
and Raptor,
6
you don't get resupply,
now.
but you have a little bit of extra medical in the cafe next to McDonald's. So be wise with that. My only rule is you
Send
cannot
in Goat
extract
Team
Raptor
6
with a helicopter. He has to be extracted on the ground because that's how Command wants it done. They don't want to risk Raptor getting shot when he's extracted
Send
via
in
heli.
Goat Team 6
A little bit of a bullshit answer, but that's also how they did it in the actual mission. So that's my cover. Wow, Big Me's leaving
Send
because
in
of that.
Goat
All right,
Team
I'm sorry.
6
I see how it is.
now.
Damn. Harsh. I know, I'm so strict on my rules.
Yeah, fuck you.
There are
Send in
roadblocks
goat
all
team
around the
6
perimeter of
now.
McDonald's. Raptor, you might have to go through a few, or you could have McDonald's send a team to go help you secure out. I'll explain more of that in a
Send
second.
goat team
But
6
otherwise, try not to go
now.
out on your own because you will die. I will make sure of it. You need to be extracted. But the roadblocks do block a lot of the roads.
Send in
There is
goat
a
team
way
6
through the roadblocks to get
now.
to McDonald's. You will have to find it, or you can be creative with vehicle ramming, but be careful because sometimes when you ram shit, it sends you into orbit. So
Send in goat
that's
team
your own
6
risk. You do
now.
you. Now, if Ground wants to take the MH6 and deploy another squad on top of McDonald's immediately, feel free. The enemies don't
Send
have
in
any
goat team 6
shoulder-guided
now.
rockets, missiles. So no Stingers and Iglas, but I do have a lot of 50 cal turrets around, so be careful about that. There will also be a few
Send in goat
IEDs.
team 6
Standard logic is they won't
now.
IED stuff right next to buildings, but if there's big stretches of road, they might have an IED on it, so be careful.
Send in goat team
Otherwise,
6
it's just a simple get in,
now.
get the guys, get out. Try not to die. Other people can be extracted via the helicopter, but
Send
not
in
Raptor.
goat team
'Cause again, that's just
6
how Command has it done.
now.
And there is no drone. I'm sorry. I mean. Final notes about the McDonald's. The welcome sign outside
Send
of
in
the
goat
McDonald's
team
between the McDonald's and the
6
cafe is
now.
not cover. You can be shot through it. It's literally a plastic sign. So don't try to use it as cover. Number 2, the
Send
cafe
in
has 2
goat
red
team
arrows in it.
6
That's because the
now.
AI will phase through the building and walk in through that position, and no matter what I placed in the AI's way, they said, haha, it doesn't exist, and they
Send in
became
goat
ghost
team
people.
6
So
now.
if you're being shot at from the inside, check those 2 red arrows. You can choose to either just fully garrison the McDonald's and not
Send
use the
in goat
cafe,
team
or
6
risk it. But
now.
I literally, you'll see what I put in front of the fucking building to try to stop it. And if you ever glitch into the building, you'll see what's in there for me to
Send
try to
in
stop
goat
it. It
team
just
6
would not
now.
work at all. And
Boy.
it pissed me off.
Send in goat
I will
team
also state this
6
for the record.
now.
No, actually I won't. Because if you know it, you're just going to abuse it. Anyway, that's all I can
Send in
think of.
goat
This will be a
team
bit framey
6
because there's a lot of people on the server, and there's going to be a lot of AI around the McDonald's, so if you don't like 20 frame ops, you can go.
Send in
You'll be
goat
free.
team 6 now.
All right, otherwise, with all that said, let's see. How many people are in the TeamSpeak channel? I don't want to tab out.
59.
59.
Send
50,
in goat
Jesus.
team
Okay, we're
6
actually going to have a full
Ramiro.
server. Oh my fucking god.
Send in
Look, if you're gonna do it, you could do it for real.
I just got here.
Send in goat team
Amazing.
6
That's it. Someone has to do that.
No, whoever's playing
Slot in
Volley,
30
whoever's
seconds. I'll call it out.
Thing is Ramirez
Send in
cannot
goat
talk because
team 6
Yeah, Ramirez will be a
now.
freaking mute.
he never talks in the game, so.
Just like Yui.
No,
the only thing you hear from is-
6
Ramirez would basically like Staff Sergeant's fucking dream. Just listens to orders and never fucking talks.
Does all the work.
Just
Send in
stands there.
Monadix, how are you doing, my man? Thanks for the
Literally
50 subs, by the
everything.
way.
It's
Seriously do
literally
appreciate it.
stuff
Hope you enjoy
He
this
doesn't make
operation. It's
sound,
going to
he
be
just
an
makes, like,
interesting
words,
one.
He just makes clicking sounds.
God.
He makes
He just
deaths.
used the mic to.
Ramirez,
And also
do
the recklessly just
everything.
revives
All right, can I have
himself.
T3s and above? Take Raptor. If you want to. You don't have to.
Send in goat team 6
Yeah, all right, that's what I figured would happen. All right, Vets, T2 pluses, take McDonald's defense.
Oh.
If you want to.
Team 6
Okay, can I get a ground command?
Yes.
Dying, do you want a 2IC as your first sergeant?
yes.
Okay, fill that
Send
someone.
in goat
Or you
team
can pick
6
someone. I don't care, as long as they're not right slotted right now. Cool.
Oh,
Do you want a JTAC?
Yeah.
Okay, can I have a JTAC? Cool. Do
Send
you want a
in
platoon
goat
medic?
Team 6 now.
I think we have the people for it, so yeah.
Okay. Do you want a little bird?
Yes, that's
Do you
why I
want
got
a
it.
second little bird?
Send in goat team
Yes, that's why I
6
got
Cool,
it.
fill the little
now.
birds.
Rip that one team lead.
All right, can I get, fuck, I guess,
Send in goat
let's do
team
Alpha,
6
Bravo, and
now.
Delta first, and we'll see if we have room for Charlie.
Liru.
What?
McDonald's defense team has a team leader
Send
slot
in
open.
goat
Okay,
team
hold up.
6
Everyone get out of Alpha, Bravo, and Delta. I meant to say for squad leaders only. First off, T2s. Who wants the team
Send
lead?
in
Okay,
goat
cool.
team
Can I get a
6
squad leader for Alpha, Bravo, and Delta, please?
I wanted to play with Fro.
Take it. Go play Frost.
Can I get team leaders for Alpha?
Send in goat
Can I get a
team
squad leader
systems
for...
now.
Okay, can I get team leaders for Delta and Bravo? And Alpha? Please.
Send in
Oh,
goat
one last thing I will say.
now.
The squad leaders have the team leader vest and the team leaders have the squad leader vest because the squad leaders have the grenade launchers. If you don't like it, sue me.
Send in goat
All
Yeah,
right.
also with the
Send
fucking
your
vests we're
boxes,
using, they fucking have MG, they don't have any MG pouches, they have 5.56 Stanag mags instead of MG pouches for the
Send
machine
in
gunner
goat
vests, which is why some of you might, as
now.
you'll get my point. I just care about my aesthetics. Anyway, can I get Alpha filled? Can I get Bravo filled? And can I get Delta filled?
Send in
If,
goat
if we're to sue you, where am I sending this class action lawsuit?
Fuck off.
Send it to Bond.
Send in goat.
Alright, I still have a slot in Delta, and I still... First Sergeant Man disappeared. Okay, funny. Can I get Charlie squad leader?
Send in
Because we're
goat
gonna have a
team
Charlie. We're
6
probably gonna have a
now.
near full server, actually. Because I've never had this many of you in an op before. You know what? Fuck it. You'll figure it out, because if you don't slot, you're not gonna play, so Lamau.
Now.
But you do need a squad leader for the squad to be activated.
Well, they'll figure it out, or they won't. I don't give a shit.
You see, Liru,
Send
this
in
just sums up the
goat
player
team
base. You
six
tell us to defend McDonald's, we all arrive.
Yeah. Wait, we're not going to
I want my frozen coke.
Where's my
Send
Big
in
Mac?
goat
Yo,
team
where's
six.
my
Nah,
ice?
man.
Where's
The
my
ice cream
hat
machine
here?
is still broken.
That's
Cannot load extra now.
Hold up.
Send in
That's the
goat
only
team
place
six.
where the ice cream machine works.
No,
That's
I
why
would
we're
feel
defending
like
it.
The ice cream machine
Dude,
works.
literally,
Send in
Fucking
goat
God.
team 6 now.
it's fucked.
I would not touch McDonald's ice cream if I were you.
Why?
Pretty good.
It's ice
potato
cream.
starch.
I don't give a shit. Ice cream.
Alright, I'm gonna wait one more minute for the hourglasses to turn to rectangles, guys. And then we'll, I'll mention one more thing that you might notice on the map.
TFR, man.
Tiger, I don't know why you have Zen loaded, but I don't know why you would. It's weird. Goober. Alright, so here's the deal. If you scroll in, you might notice that there's an HQ marker, there's an ABC. Oh, that B is supposed to be a D. Oh well, there's 2 Bravo squads now. You're welcome. A 1 and a 2 label your little birds, and then the M labels the McDonald's squad, and the R labels the Raptor squad. McDonald's is marked in the map as the blue area with the sign right on it. So the cafe is here, and the McDonald's is here. This is just me experimenting with a new Blue Force tracking script that, Dirty Snape sent me, and I think it'll work. But anyway, bad guys are all in this area, boys. So, yeah. They'll also probably be down here. I just didn't feel like extending this all the way down here to make it look like Op 4 was, right next to our airport here.
Rip hazmat.
Why is it? What happened to Hazmat?
Hey, what happened to Hazmat?
Someone just put that on the map for some reason.
No.
Somebody put, are we just fighting against poor customers and Russell responding with weakness shall be purged?
Well, as you guys know, no. As you guys know, I shoot poor people in the at my shop at the Oregon Trail campaign. So yes, we are shooting poor customers.
You're equal opportunists, so like you will shoot rich and poor people.
Not in Cabal, baby. Good luck, have fun.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, press Bavarian Airlines. That's Bavarian Airlines.
Yes, the call sign Viking.
Yes. Hello.
This is high on 5-0.
Ground on 5-0. Sales checking in. McDonald's 150. We're already hitting Roger. I'm gonna get a helicopter up to the location to get some eyes for the guy.
Ground, this is high. Be advised, the hangar that you all spawned in front of has the your Vix in it, so you can use that. Break. Someone wants to tell Tiger his mod set's screwed up because he was swimming through the sky, so yeah.
Roger that, high. Okay, Alpha Bravo Charlie, you are free to take whichever vehicle you want. Just make sure everybody gets there. Delta? Delta, you're also free to take whatever you want.
Welcome to Kabul McDonald's. My name is Habib. How may I help you? Yep, so I just had a team and a squad running up to these guys. I think that's my... Yeah, alright, I'm gonna cut your ammo. Because the reason I angled you that way is so you wouldn't shoot at them, but... I guess not, so I'm gonna give it a few minutes. Let me, there's actually a few things I gotta do.
Coming in for ground. Charlie's loaded and ready to go. Okay, I'm gonna get air up. Start just marking out some of those roadblocks, and we'll start making a path after that point.
Alright, I'm gonna quickly come back. What are they choosing? Because again, we have MRAPs, LAVs, and SOCOM Humvees. They can take whatever ground tells them to. Here's our two AH-6 Little Birds. There's our MH-6 Little Birds set on 60.
Okay.
Yeah, timers.
Alpha takes lead, and then go down from there.
Ground, this is high. Quick message, over.
Go ground.
Something I forgot to mention, the Little Birds, all three of them respawn in 60 seconds. The ground Vics do not respawn. Over.
Roger.
So this is our little Sergeant Foley team. Shu is the fake name just for the medic, but that's Foley, that would be done, and that's Ramirez. Yeah.
Can we change pylons for the people who are dying to know?
No. If you don't have the option, then you're not able to. If you do have the option, you're able to.
I guessed it. Holy shit.
Hi, I've got an invisible person on a roof of my fucking...
As that 50 cal on the roof that's shooting at you is visible for me.
I'll give it a couple of minutes, if not, I'll pop him off.
He's right there.
I'll just make it a lab. Sorry, I'll just make it LAV.
Like, I thought it was that auto rifleman firing through a wall, but...
Update for you, HVI, keep on teleporting back when enemy fucking let go of it.
Roger, standby.
Command, Delta's using the LAVs, if that's okay with you. That is good.
Raptor, this is high. If that's an issue, I can respawn him and reset his scripting. I'm going to need you to drop him, and I'll need him for about 30 seconds.
He's currently dropped.
Standby.
Scratch all squads. Scratch all squads, go to stage point. I probably spelled it wrong, but I don't give a shit. Delta's ready to move. Go to stage point then.
Sometimes when you make the hostages in Eden, then they get a little special.
Don't leave the ground, there's no stage marker. All we've got is a green line.
Oh, that's funny.
Green line is air.
Yeah, so I'm not trying to overpower them. I am sending a lot of stuff their way. I'm not, no, let me repeat that. I'm not trying to get them all killed off. I'm only sending like small teams against them, but... First Little Bird's coming in. Let me also get those IEDs set.
Stage marker's on the correct thing now.
Let's give him a warm welcome.
pushing or we're waiting for something? I want to get some of the roadblocks, but air's taking a sweet ass time.
Alright, Alpha's ready in the lab. Moving to start a green line.
Bravo's right behind them.
So I'll be occasionally sending like another team of guys.
Alright, this is Raptor team. Are you available for tasking?
Delta following the column.
That was a miss, Payne. I'm gonna run over and get behind my thing, but let's see how's this script working. All right, cool. So this is our new thing here. So you can highlight over it and see who's active and who's down. So Azariah is still down. Prazi's the acting lead. Zope is the acting lead. But yeah, so like that's something that we could replace C-Tab with, because C-Tab will crash people like 1 in 10. But you know, with 50 players, that's 5 players having C-Tab issues. Yeah, that is weird.
Raptor, this is McDonald's. Y'all okay? Is Volt to start this?
Hey, Brown, technically, this is ground to squads. You guys are not at the stage point.
Raptor, this is High. Quick message, over.
Yeah, send him.
Can you cable tie him? Because he just... When I cable tie him, he seems to teleport around when you move him, so... That's the only thing I can think of on fixing it.
Yeah, we didn't see the staging point moving there now. Apologies.
This is Charlie. That's one of my boys from the stage.
Alright, so now we're going to start throwing squads down to attack the McDonald's, because they've had enough time to prep. And you hear those 50 cals going off because they're going to be firing at the aircraft.
Alpha will be at staging in 20 seconds.
And I'm waiting to see that convoy start, and I'll start setting things up in the way of the convoy here. Okay, so they're going to be taking that route. Have that group ready to move in on that IED. Yeah, so you can also enhance movement up that way too if you don't want to use the ladder.
Keep you updated. We're reconning the red line right now.
Is that Miles? I don't. All of the McDonald's and the T3s here, they're all players I know because they're either vets or 3s.
McDonald's team might be out of range at this time.
Man, Raptor must have the worst luck.
Yeah, right. Time reject. But I think we got him working now. Regardless, dumb reject, thanks for the 16-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. All right, I'm going to reload the ammunition and the tanks.
Over the ground, do we have a convoy order, or we just restart?
So now I'm trying to look for where my 55 was. There it is.
Raptor, this is McDonald's. I've got a team heading to your location to assist you with getting here. Yeah, Holly green smoke. That's my fucking position. I'm pulling eastbound. Green smoke, okay, firm. We've got multiple shooters on the high right.
So I'm going to make sure I stall.
Because air is taking a little, it's sweet ass time. I want one squad to volunteer to go recon the red route.
Charlie's moving.
So they've split off and they're doing multiple, they're doing all 3 of the airvics.
So they can't
But yeah, the reason I also picked more veteran players for TSB to put these special rules down is I know they know how I work in Fallujah, because I've done Fallujah ops throughout my entire 5 years of Zeusing. So they know how I treat this urban combat style stuff. Crimson. It's not a joke, buddy. We're defending Kabul McDonald's. All right? Is it Kubal or... No, Kidal is the frickin' Mali map in Arma 3. Kubal is the actual theme of this operation.
Remember, convoy, we're going slow till we get full recon. Once we get full recon, we can pick up the pace.
All right, so one Vic is now driving out. The others are following suit. On paper, this is meant to be a quick mission, but with so many players, we have nearly a full server, like a full 60 playing, so it's a lot. What bugs me, though, is Lamb's suppression is making these guys try to shoot through buildings and shit, and it's being a bit painful. I think he's out of ammo.
Okay, convoy, increase pace. Era's finished the...
He's hitting the top of the
recon.
wall.
There is one enemy position. Charlie, I would like you to push past and go assist McDonald. Rest of the squad, I would like you to deal with that enemy box.
So we have confirmed the red route has no roadblocks.
Red line doesn't have any roadblocks.
Position that I can't get an angle on. 50 cal is down from moving.
These guys have limited ammo, though, so they will eventually run out. I gave them some medical and a 50 cal, but...
The high road is closer to your angle, dude. It's to the southeast of us, probably past you.
Oh, what happened to Holy?
I'm seeing a 4-story.
Capital forces be advised by spoilers are calling the cranes clear of any contacts, so we should...
I am happy I did this version of Fallujah and not the one with all enterable buildings. That would have been way too laggy for this. Yeah, right, Sparky? So, they sent a team to go help secure the VIP. So this group came all the way back, probably because of Lambs.
HQ, do you want us slowing down as we go into town?
Delta's following Alpha.
We'll do one BTR. RPGs are being fired around. Will he trip it?
Charlie, when you pass that enemy marker, how much munitions did you take?
Whew. Although we Vicks have 4 spare wheels as well.
There's a few squirters, there are also IEDs. Marking them as we move. We are trying to push as fast as we can.
Okay, was it 50 or was it lighter fire?
Lighter fire.
So they're using that as a recon, Vic.
Roger. Squad, be advised, there is IEDs. Your eyes open on the road.
I did tell him in the brief there would be potentially an IED here and there, not next to buildings, but you know, in open areas. Ah, that's why he's not moving. It's because air is making him freak out.
This is Charlie to McDonald's. We're coming in hot, we're coming in lady. This is Charlie, here, Charlie. 634 on route in. I think 634 on route in.
Captain's just going back there and both of us.
Roger, Charlie, you mark that. Adjust our route.
On the place.
I can try.
Be advised, we're taking blue line in now.
Yep.
This is Charlie to McDonald's. Step out. Even though it's 34, pushing from your west.
Be advised, other squads, we are taking blue line in. We're going to have to do off-roading. I don't want to deal with that Q-34.
Alpha copies.
Now I'm just trying to take care of some bodies on the outskirts. Whew. So I think the only other thing I had textured that I could find was like a Taco Bell. I couldn't actually find a Burger King or Wendy's. Actually, there might have been a Wendy's. In a different pack.
We're in visual of the fucking McDonald's at worst team.
Why did you spawn as green for?
We see you. Can't really leave here. You have contacts pushing you from your north. I'm seeing them far. Hey, whoever's in the APC outside of McDonald's, look northwest down the MSR. You got a fucking 2-3 squads pushing. PTR, northwest is on point. Cover.
Trying to be a little strategic on my body cleanup too.
Yo, squad. Blue Wire's rough. Better route to that road. Take it.
This is Charlie to Resta. We're going to be cover.
Once y'all get here, can you not hear us in this room?
Alpha Bravo,
35 people up here.
Roger that. I'll send the squad up to Raptors. Once we get to ground, Raptor. Go Raptor, go Raptor.
Ooh, little bird down.
Roger, we'll set up a convoy to get him out.
That 134 just boofed that Vic, jeez.
Bravo, don't stand in the middle of the road, guys. So, where do you need shoring up on the defense?
Okay,
hold the
convoy.
Yes,
Charlie, be advised, T-34.
Stay kind of close. Get through.
Bravo, careful,
break walls down. I don't give a shit. Go.
We made it. Yeah.
So they move Raptor into here. Here's the two arrows representing the places that,
Just the roof itself, recommending the buildings and compounds to the north. I can have my guys break. Tank west. West of Macca's.
Southwest down the road.
I do like how the comms are hectic, but they're trying their best to, keep things going. I'm gonna quickly just jump back here. All right, that respawned fine. Good.
Right, get on top of the McDonald's. That's probably the best place to be. Okay, squad. I need 2 volunteer squads to extract Raptor. Alpha volunteers.
Do it.
Where's Raptor? Roger. Link up with them and get them out. I'm gonna start getting some more recon on a good route out.
Coffee shop.
Yeah, so you got everyone now climbing to the top of the McDonald's.
Send for Raptor.
Raptor, I have 2 squads going to you now to get you an that will be your extract out.
So I'm just curious, how's this look like on the map?
Bravo reporting a T-34.
Yeah, the one issue I have is Delta is supposed to be Bravo, so that's supposed to be a D instead of a B, but when you hover over it, it fixes itself. But you have McDonald's, Raptor. God, this is a really nice script.
Just across McDonald's on the northeast side.
Alright, Bravo take it. Alright, Bravo, do you have any funds designated to you? Stay behind. Repeat.
T-34 northeast, anywhere.
Okay, Raptor, get that guy back inside. T-34 on exit route. This is Bravo, we have lost.
Start taking directions, calling out
Whew. I will admit I am trying to make this a little messy to make the extract that much harder. Let me roll the 55 in.
High top. High top 3. High top 3.
Ground. Ground to high.
This is high, send message.
There goes one of those trying to contact high.
High com, this is Master.
Send message. Say again, it's very loud down there, over.
Loaded HVI in the vehicle that I'm in. What's spawn?
Pin your position, over.
I had that. What's that?
Alright, I found him. I loaded him in your Vic, over. Yeah, I don't know why Ace is glitching out today with the HVI, but I think in hindsight it would have been safest to make him a player slot, but I didn't want to because he, like, in Call of Duty, he's just a guy that's running around, you know? I haven't seen AI glitch out that hard with it in a while, you know?
Roger, route out has not been confirmed yet. Stay still. The other squad, take a direction. Call the direction. Everyone else, everyone take their own fucking cardinal direction, please. 360 kids.
I'm trying to use Islamic State because they're a bit more organized.
Bravo, fucking hold. Bravo, hold.
And all that is the ammunition cooking off.
Able to fucking move with some HVI. South. Let's down the way you want those. Guys, don't get on the position that HVI loaded. Start expediting the whole out.
Jesus. Oh, they blew up a gas station.
Roger, are you guys following up?
Yeah.
Roger.
I'm following Bravo's home state, so I follow.
Roger, roger.
So I'm not gonna focus on the guys leaving. I'll put a squad or two down.
Why are you leaving? We haven't have a secure route for you yet.
Bravo's big.
We're making one.
We said to Bravo to fucking Delta blessing north.
Ground to high. We need to keep securing this McDonald's one. 8 guys left.
Negative. Once Raptor is secured, you can RCB. Over.
They're fine, so we're just making a way out for them.
One team is about to run into C-34. I believe that is you, Bravo.
Negative, that is not us.
Okay, squad. Once we get a little bit of a lull, we're all gonna pull out. It's not just McDonald's.
Coming close.
Ooh, the pullout game is incredibly messy.
Raptor, this is Burger Boys. We're on our way to you. Should be there momentarily. Stand by. Yeah, pick up additional speed.
Roger, everybody load up. We got a bit of a lull. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's go towards Bravo and get them assistance.
guys down enough, we're gonna push over to where...
Now, did they think about bringing a spare Vic to load the entirety of the McDonald's team, too?
Delta. Go Delta.
Raptor took our Vic. We're gonna load up in any spare we can find. We may need a helo.
Ground has a large Vic. Come to ground.
Alpha's gonna try and push ahead of Raptor and clear the way.
Roger, Alpha.
Charlie is mounted. We're moving to Raptor.
So most of them are getting mounted up, which is great. Oh, they totally saw that spawn in front of them. My bad. Fuck. Normally better with the angles. I didn't think they would because of the tank, but... God, I haven't made that level of mistake in a while. Jesus.
This is Bravo, we're alive. You have a man down.
All this for chicken nuggies.
Raptor, this is McDonald's. We're coming in from your west. Contact Los Angeles.
Charlie, to Raptor, we're gonna be coming in somewhere from your northwest.
Joe, the other Vic at McDonald's hold, we gotta get an air pickup. Ground, Delta south. JTEC, Delta south.
Trying to delete a few things that everyone's pulled away from. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea where Raptor is right now.
That's your HQ. If those vehicles are mobilized, we just need to walk these guys out.
Oh, that guy fell off. Can I wake him up? No, I cannot. Oh, well.
HQ, be advised, Toasty decided to stand on the skiffs and fall off the side of it, so you can rescue him as you want.
All Scott, priority is getting Raptor out. If you're in the AO, please try to get to Raptor's position.
Raptors is working on a fucking casualty right now.
He tried.
So let's get
Can you not load your casualty and move? Okay, everyone in vehicles around Raptor, dismount, but don't get too far because we're gonna move as soon as we get that down person up.
Moving HVI to MRAP.
Do you want me to drop my infantry or just keep them on the skiffs? Gauge. Alpha's running. Stop Raptor in the way.
Raptor! Get on it. Rush band, Vic. Squads, are we ready to move yet?
Hubba dubba dubba dubba! Hubba dubba dubba dubba! Dubba dubba! Hubba dubba dubba!
Ready to remount.
Oh no, chicken! I didn't know I pulled the trigger there. I thought it got killed in time. Chicken got cooked at Kabul McDonald's.
Alright, Raptor, load up. Raptor's loaded. Load up the command vehicle. Once it's loaded,
Oh, the
get fuck out.
humanity.
All squads figure your own ways out. If you need air, call it.
Alright, we're gonna start elevating to full-on rifle squads here. How's this look on the map, by the way? Yeah, it's really smooth, too. That's really nice.
Command is just turning around. Once command turns out, pull around with us. Start mounting up. Charlie, pull out with command.
Ready to go on your order. We just follow count or do we have a route?
Blue to red.
Blue to red, roger. Charlie's going.
Yeah, so everything back here I can start weeding out.
Rod, call if you need air out. All squads, you guys have taken all your units up, correct?
If you notice, there's a little bit of a lag spike when I spawn in a full squad. So I'm trying to keep it at the team level.
Alpha's mobile, making our way back home.
Bravo's moving on.
So with lands and the fact there's helicopters in the air, it does slow everything down. Yeah, I lost a few wheels, but she's still drivable, so that's gonna slow them down. Oh, fuck.
Alpha, I need you to grab it. Hey, hi. Nathan. Hi, Raptor.
Stand by, I'm working on it.
I was gonna say, like, is it HBI crispy or is it good? Charlie to Holly.
Says hi, send message.
Does Raptor have to come with the HBI or can HBI be sent from Raptor to take that space?
Racer to Bravo. So just that guy got off when I landed, not when I took off. Thank you for damaging my main rotor. All squads are nurse, side ground. Sorry. Start using steering to advantage up. Alpha's gonna bring us to the
Yeah, I don't have a reference point. And I can't copy him. So I know with Achilles it would let me do that, but it's not letting me hard copy paste them. Nemesis, thanks for this. A firm, if he's unable to be brought out, I cannot pull him out, and I can't make a copy of him and paste him out, so he is going to be considered lost if you can't bring him out. Over. Say again?
If you try to use the G key to get him out,
I am.
I'll just for it, but he's an 18 track to keep on doing that, I'll just grab it.
Oh my god. Here, what if... No, it's not even letting me copy the entirety. Yeah, I can't copy it. Wow, so yeah, you can't.
I'm gonna shift our hold down to 3. We're not so close to the open field. Once you get that HGIO, I want to start shifting.
I can't. There's nothing I can do. All squads, this is high. Raptor is Fubar. I'm calling it evac at this time. Over.
Ground copy.
Break, break, break. Emergency traffic. High is canceling last. Raptor is able to be secured now after I figured it out. Over.
Roger. All squads start pushing.
Take the VIP out of the oven. He's done baking.
Alpha is en route 6 times vehicles.
Yeah. What was that last transmission for Raptor?
This is Charlie from Raptor. Load him up and up. We'll have one slot left. We can take off. You guys get out where you can.
Right, Charlie, get him moving. We'll just do the emergency miles.
Yeah, Charlie, just board the fuck out of here.
Alpha's less than 20 seconds out.
Cover us by all means, but we are moving east out of here.
Might as well. Look, they brought in a whole new thing of vehicles.
Dug in at hold point.
That's funny.
Alpha to Charlie, I apologize for whatever the fuck just happened there.
Delta almost ran into us while we were trying to move away. Shots to the south. Southeast for you boys at the hold point.
Okay, all squads getting Alpha vehicles. Let's get the fuck out of here.
All right, well,
the hold point. Let's move now.
Bug aside. So it's because, well, actually, no, Ace Cookoff should be disabled, but it's just Arma being Arma.
We should have enough vehicles for everyone to mount up. Alpha brought in 6. If we don't have enough people for everyone.
Alright.
This is Charlie to ground and high. We are away from
Bravo.
We are racing back to
Any spare slots in that MRAP of yours?
Just a few extra things to commit because there was a lull because I was busy trying to unfuck the HVI.
Everyone should be mounted. If you're not mounted, you're doing something wrong. Let's start pulling out.
But yeah, frame's getting a lot better because we're exiting the town. I'm deleting a lot of the extra fluff. Ground, this is high. Be advised, all when all friendly forces have entered the airports, specifically the blue area, op will index. Over.
This is ground. Why is the people still on foot? What the fuck?
So get some of your guys in here. We've got 2 slots. 2 slots on the fucking deck. We got this smoke in Mile. Let us go. Alright.
Okay, all squads, we're pulling out. If you're in a Vic, if you're on foot, get fucked. We're pulling out.
Jesus. Yeah, they're still on the map, so Delta and Bravo are moving through. HQ's with Raptor, and we got McDonald's also extracting.
If you're still on foot in an AO, I don't give a shit about your life anymore.
Jesus, ground. Okay. So, I guess that's one way to do it.
Ground gets a Delta. We've got Bravo on foot next to us. I don't care. They decided not to get in vehicles, so let's get the fuck out of here.
So when you get to the edge of town, I'd say pop smoke, hold tight, wait for people to fucking come and collect you. There's no way that you're trekking through the desert on the fire.
Ay, ay, ay. I guess someone didn't get their Happy Meal at McDonald's, guys. I mean, I guess it was just out of order today.
Bravo, set a fucking hold point, you retards.
Yeah, you really gotta...
Laura's making our way to the
Oh, man.
where you guys had...
Guess they, didn't get what they wanted. Probably the ice cream machine was broken. That's probably how it was. It happens. But after you figure out what they actually put in the ice cream, I don't think you'd want actual McDonald's ice cream. Let's be for real. No pickles. He got pickles, that's it. Pickles would do that to you.
So this is Charlie. Be advised, VIP has been unloaded by the hangar at the airport.
Nice. Personally, I like pickles, but you know, some people are really, really antsy about it. So you just gotta play it cool, you know.
Alpha.
Yeah, they're driving away from McDonald's. They realize they didn't get the full order, like they
Alpha to
forgot
Marcus,
something.
We are coming back to pick you up.
I'd be pissy too, you know.
MRAP with plenty of seats in it. Get the fuck in once we're there.
This is Charlie, the Maccas. Get the fuck in. We've got
We have multiple with 20 seats around here. Alpha's returning to M8. Round to all units. Does anyone know why there's a Bravo in the AO, like, by the hold point?
Because we were trying to push, recontact you guys, and you guys pulled.
How many is in that unit?
An entire fucking squad.
Hey, ground, instead of harassing McDonald's, how about you send the VIX back to secure Bravo?
Get the fuck in the vehicle.
Wait, this is Charlie. I'm already doing that. We're gonna pick up 7 people.
Hey, Alpha, go
if we have more
McDonald's.
This is Mackey's 2IC. We're completely fine. We can run back. We'll see Bravo. Never mind us.
Charlie has enough seats for them. Alpha can go get McDonald's.
We can walk. We're not that far.
Yeah, if they're unwilling to mount up, we'll ignore them. Bravo, do you still need more men to pick you up? Or is Charlie going to be able to handle it?
It's mean, but I told them it indexes when everyone gets in there. If they're just gonna walk it back, then that's technically a punishment.
Ground, this is Delta. We're at the base. Additional vehicle. No, Charlie and Alpha can handle the rest of the people. Alright, firm, and we'll hold here.
Oh god, I flipped MRAP, Jesus. Actually, with lambs, that won't do what I want, so.
One man for you to pick up. Sorry, we're not gonna lower this. What we can.
Okay, Charlie, what's your pulse? Let's see.
Pushing out on red line from Bravo Pulse.
Alpha's returning to full status. Roger, Alpha, forward out of there.
I honestly don't know.
Oh shit, those fucking T-34s out there.
Delta, go get that T-34 now. Mount up and get the fuck out there. Delta, I believe you are my weapons squad, correct? Okay, get the fuck into that T-34. It is marked on map.
I forgot who GC was. Got a little flustered, but
Ground, this is Delta, we're mounting up in good clear position. Alpha, how are you doing? Good attacking him.
Alpha has it. Somewhere where you can engage T-34, then engage. Alpha is safe on the left and right.
Ground, why don't we just talk to the airbase?
Did someone just get shot on top of the hangar?
Delta, update. It's full Macker.
What?
So, make sure Macker's back in, though.
Say again, Grab?
Delta, just hold, make sure Macker's back in. Keep it towards, I just want Macker's back to this point. At this point, not this point.
Alright, let's pull these back.
Alright, I'll supposed to do all forces. Is there anyone in the area you need to kill?
Okay, T-Series turn 4 has been taken down by air. We're just waiting for Mac to get back to base. All.
Why didn't I ram them? Because that would have been a little too much, in my opinion.
Yeah, Delta, get back to base. Everyone, get back to base. We're gonna come back to the same place.
Alpha's for the loss of the generals.
Charlie, T-34 should have been dealt with by air.
This is McDonald's. We've made it inside the blue zone. We're starting up for a second job again.
Roger.
I don't have them. Alright.
Brown to high.
All force, this is high. Stand by for index. Over.
Smoke grenades.
Fuckers, stop shooting at index.
My helicopter, I can shoot what I
Alright,
want.
calm down, calm down. Shush. Alright, so, yeah. Kabul McDonald's. Sorry. Okay, overall, I thought that op went pretty well. I was not expecting that AT round to blow up your MRAP because MRAPs are supposed to be able to protect against that, but I guess it was just a very lucky shot. Regardless, hope you had fun pulling out. I know, I forget who it was that immediately, like, when they spawned in, got, like, headshotted at McDonald's. I'm sorry about that.
You're welcome, Liru.
Bad luck
I
of the
hope
draw.
you enjoyed it.
And, Ground, I'm sorry you didn't get your Happy Meal and started yelling at everyone at the end. The reason that they were farther behind is because they were their own little group, kind of trailing behind and no one called in. So it got, like, comms got a little messy, which is understandable because this is one of those ops where I throw everything at you, so it's expected that things go crazy. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed the new Blue Force track script. I know I put a B instead of a D for Delta, but when you hovered over it, it would tell you that it was Delta. So that is my bad. Also, there was a group pulling out with an armed LAV. You might have seen a fire team boop in front of you. I apologize for that. That's I misjudged the angle. I thought I had more room to put them, but it might have looked like they got put right in front of you. So that is completely my fault. Otherwise,
commented on that.
Good job on getting in. Good job on securing Raptor. Good job on getting out. Walking through the desert makes you a target, and tanks are funny. Falcon, fuck you. Anyway, yeah, Ground, go ahead. Oh, wait, okay, lesson. I didn't put feedback for the FIA op, so I'm going to specify when I put the feedback request to either say it was for the FIA op or this op. That is completely my bad, but anyway, Ground, go ahead.
Okay. Air was a little slower than I wanted for original recon for our route in, but you guys did mark out all those roadblocks, which was very helpful for our routes in and out. So I did send Charlie. Charlie, you did a good job getting in there and assisting. I didn't appreciate Raptor and Bravo pulling out before I had a route secure for you guys. So yay. You guys kind of at a certain point just started all pulling out, and we
I have a
didn't have enough
counterpoint for that, but I'll wait for my turn.
Yep. I don't know why we had that Bravo squad off to the fucking north of the red route, because that's what the route we decided we were taking out, so that kind of confused me. Alpha, I don't know how you managed to not take enough vehicles to get us all out. I told you 2 people per Vic, so other than that, air did good. Markings were good. Just some points of, hey, ground tells you we're securing and holding so we can get a route out. Please don't leave. Ground tells you, hey, don't move, or everybody get evicts. Don't do that, and don't fuck off with your entire squad. Please don't do that.
One thing I do want to say real quick, guys. Unless I state otherwise, ground has full control over who does what. I did not state that Raptor superseded command, so Raptor should have abided by command regardless of the mission priority.
I think Raptor got on Bravo's vehicle. From what I understood, Raptor's got on Bravo's vehicle and Bravo just fucked off.
There's
wrong?
So when I get my chance to speak, I will clarify a lot of the misconceptions.
Actually, let's do it right now, actually, just because I want to get this out of the way.
So initially, upon insert, we got hit hard. We're trying to make heads or tails of things before people, plus a HVI. Zope did a great job. He did the right thing of sending people out to try and secure the route between us and the rally point. Upon arriving there, we set up. I asked him, where does he need a shoaling in the defense? Like, where's his defense spread weak? So we take the eastern side. Everyone arrives in. And I'm still trying to get the HVA patched up. Still got a couple of wounds. Alpha squad leader says to me, comes up to me, says, "Are you guys Raptor?" Yep, sure, I am. Starts leading us to the vehicle that we later got into.
Yes.
Bravo then calls in, and to my understanding, as soon as when you're trying to do a HVI extraction, you load in, get the you get there, load the HVI, bug out. It's a 2-minute job. My frustration and confusion comes in when everybody is trying to do dismounts and all this weird asinine shit that I don't think served really any purpose. When Bravo started moving, because there was that much clutter on 50 of everyone trying to talk over each other instead of a clear and cohesive command net structure, I had assumed, because I couldn't hear shit of who was saying what and when, I assumed that everyone was ready to move. So when I see Bravo Vic move in, I heard at one point someone said, "No, we can cover you," as the vehicle started moving. So I put 2 and 2 together. So it may have been from an objectively point of us superseding the command structure, but the command net was that clogged I couldn't make heads or tails of what was fucking going on.
Then you have to say emergency traffic or get command's attention, because you did just supersede command there. Like, regardless of the reason, it was still I know, and that's why there's not going to be any punishment for it. But because that was a very chaotic scenario. That's why I'm saying. But it still was a supersede when you break it down that way.
Yeah, I agree. And to the point of when you're saying that we didn't secure your route in, a route out of the area, what was wrong with the route in? You don't need to try and do a different route. Like, if you were able to punch through to get to position.
I'll explain it. There were 2 tanks there now because they moved to seal you in. So that's why ground was trying to work on a new route.
Yeah, I didn't know if because stuff was moving and we didn't completely clear our way in. That's why we wanted to make sure there was nothing big or retarded on our way in. And also, I misunderstood at the beginning part of the op that we needed to. I thought we still needed to hold McDonald's. I didn't realize we needed to do a full extract. I think that was because I heard it, but I think I forgot. And I'm like, oh, I gotta hold this because there's people here.
That's fair.
So that's why I dismounted everyone at McDonald's.
Yeah, the point that I'm trying to make is that when an objective, say for example, to get HVI out, as soon as an objective is loaded or accomplished, there is zero reason to fucking stay there at that point.
He knows that the issue was it was chaos, as you said, on the net. So he was just trying to wrangle everything back.
Yeah, and also I had 2 squads volunteer to take you out, but I also wanted to get you a route. So I designated 2 squads to take you out, but I wanted a route, a somewhat of a known route that is somewhat clear to take you out before I sent Alpha Bravo, I believe, out.
Let me
Like,
also
a lot-
state this, like, we normally don't do 60-player ops unless it's public, and even then we haven't done a 60-player op on public in a long time. So this was a lot of assets together so you just got to trust the system at that point, you know?
Like I'm used to commanding basically like 80+ people. You've seen it recently in FNF.
FNF does not count because people go off on their own, and you can't tell me otherwise.
Not with the way that I've commanded recently.
Okay, but my point
This
is,
is not FNF.
this isn't FNF, you know?
To transition into the point that I'm trying to make is that for me, as a force,
I've commanded
historically,
FNF,
I've
and I can
been,
tell
like,
you
very
no.
active in terms of like stepping in on command nets. I've tried to like claw that back of trying to step on people's toes. So I'm trying to give people the opportunity to learn. For me to not do that today has bit me in the ass.
Okay.
I should have stepped in.
Yes. All right. Yeah, I will agree with that. You could have, but instead things got superseded. But again, what I'm trying to say is this is fine that it happened here because again, we haven't had a big op like this in a while, and this was an op where you're supposed to get in and get out, but that's really hectic because if you're allowed to get in and get out, the op takes 20 minutes, so I find ways to stall. And when you're put under that much pressure, it does take time for things to get adapt. So that's like, I hope no one's angry about the matter. That's what I'm trying to clarify here. It just, happened and let's move on. That's it really,
I'm not angry at all, dude. Like,
Send in
past
go
that.
teams.
Ground, you angry?
No.
I know you blew a gasket a bit towards the end, but again, this is all just for fun, guys. Gotta remember. But anyway, let's go down the squads.
Fucking Vix.
Let's go down the squads, guys. Let's do Alpha through Delta, then McDonald's, Raptor. We'll then go anything additional, and then pilots, and we'll be done.
Alpha.
So I just want to quickly state, again, for the record, this is a video game. We're here to have fun, but in a chaotic situation, because most TSB ops are about 30 to 40 players, having 60 means you have a lot more squads to manage as ground, and a lot of people aren't used to that in TSB. And regardless of which community you may have been coming from or playing from, one community is always going to act differently than another. Unless you literally model the community off of another. But even then, you still have different people and different levels of abrasiveness and blah, blah, blah. But I'm just going to relax, listen to the rest of debrief. I'm going to end the stream here. We'll be back tomorrow for a vault clearing op and more NCR Oregon Trail, and maybe tonight for some more dev work. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching, guys. Go operate operationally. Winterwolf, thanks so much for the 6-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations, guys, and I will see you tonight, if not tomorrow.
So I'm happy with that.